You've heard the headlines more than 1,000 times. AI will take your job. I mean, that's the headlines that we hear across different media outlets. And for me, that's the wrong question, a wrong job. The job AI is taking right now to a very big extent, maybe isn't yours. It's your child's job first. Right now, if you look at statistics in the US, AI is quietly eliminating roughly 16,000 jobs every single month. And the data is brutal on what specific jobs are being lost first, not the veterans, the beginners, the graduates, the 22-year-olds trying to get their foot at the door. That's not that's not a door that is still being open to most of them. That door is being welded in certain industries. It's been shut right ahead of them. So this is the most impactful economic story of our decade. And almost no one is framing this economic story correctly. By the end of this episode, I will help you to understand this and you will know what to do about it. My name is Dr. Vivian Atud. I'm an economist. I am a mother of two teenage boys, actually, one teenage boy and a young adult who will soon be getting out of college. So I can talk to you on this episode through both lens, the lens of an economist and the lens of a mother, and what that cold data of what is happening in the AI world at the level of jobs and entry level jobs is doing to you and your children. So, as parents, as leaders, as young people, you don't want the next generation to become casualties of what is going on right now. Let's look at the facts just to start. Analysis from Goldman Sachs shows that AI is cutting to the tune of 16,000 jobs every month. That destruction is landing on the Gen Zs first, faster and harder, precisely in the roles that young people, young graduates are most likely to leave college and hold on to. Whether you look at software development, you look at customer service, you look at junior analyst kind of positions, and researchers, even at different universities, are calling it a chilling precision. The real job this destruction is hitting even before the careers start, before the young graduates leave high school, leave college, and begin to face the job market. The jobs are not there like it used to be. Graduates can get that crucial and very important first job, and so they might never be able to develop the skills and the judgment that would turn young beginners into leaders. So we are living in a completely new world than we have ever seen. So now let me, looking at the mother lens on one hand, let me look at the economic lens and give you another side, because honestly, it demands that world economists and strategists, the World Economic Forum is actually telling us that by 2030, AI will displace about 92 million roles, and it will create about 170 million net gain, or 78 million um new jobs. So but what will really happen by the year 2030, it's anyone's guess. So this is not really a doomsday or some kind of doomsday economics, because the world has seen from one technology to another, the aggregate, it's fine. But here's the trap in the numbers. And that is really everything that you want to be mindful of. Net positive is beautiful when it's actually going to come to you. If you are 21-year old, if you're a new entrant into the job market, some of these new jobs they're talking about, it's not going to come to the graduate, it's going to go to the experienced people. And some experienced people will have multiple jobs because their experience actually allow them. So the net gain across the whole economy tells you nothing about the sequence. It tells you nothing about who will get these jobs. A career like we've known as we grew up as an economist. I mean, I started my career as an intern economist, then went to economist, senior economist, and started climbing the ladder that way. And every ladder had what we call the first rung and the entry level job, the internship, the assistant role, the place where you learn doing the simple work. And here is the principle. What is happening in this era of AI is that AI is not destroying the ladder, it's removing the first rung. It's automatically taking off some of the entry level jobs that we started our careers on. So the next generation of workers, your student, like my son getting out of college, they will have to move into roles that they have not even been prepared for, because those roles that prepared you for bigger roles in the workplace will not exist, and you can no longer get them because that ramp it's vanished. And an economy that it's its own beginners is an economy that is like it's going to be able to develop leaders that are not properly trained, not properly mature. For me, this is not really a youth problem. It's a succession crisis. It's a succession crisis that everyone needs to be thinking about. So if the first rung of the ladder is gone, the question is, we don't want it. We built new first rungs. And for me, there are three things that we need to be looking at. What are the new kinds of apprenticeships that would replace these entry levels jobs that AI is taking? The old path was get credentialed, um, get apply for internships, wait, attach yourself to someone and they mentor you and you make yourself useful in an AI economy. No, you need to demonstrate value. It's no longer about your resume. You don't have to start applying. You have to start doing apprenticeship and know how to do the thing, because AI already knows how to do a lot. So for now, the new rung two of the ladder is authorship and autonomy. The entry level worker used to become, they were kind of invisible, lots of hundreds of juniors. And that is exactly the role that AI is playing right now. So the move is to become what? You want to be someone who is building work, writing projects, portfolios that prove judgment that a machine cannot fake it. Authorship is the new entry level. You want to have authorship, you want to know the kind of thing that you're doing, and you need to build proof that you can do this work that machines can't do. So the new rung three is ownership over employment. I mean, AI has removed the barriers to ownership of, talk about digital products in the days of old. To create any digital products, advertisement and things like that used to cost quite a lot, and AI has done what? So for me, this is the deepest shift, and it's where the first rung of the ladder is gone, and now AI has not just removed jobs, it has radically lowered the cost of starting something. So the same force that closed doors to entry level jobs is the same force that is opening doors to the creator economy. So apprenticeship, authorship, ownership, that's how you're going to rebuild in this new AI world. It's a generation whose ladder kind of has been restructured. So for me, one reflection from the lens of faith, because I come from a faith background, and there is a teaching about not despising the days of your small beginnings. You don't want to defend the first wrong and all that. It's a reminder that the great things always start as smaller things. Maybe sometimes they're not glamorous, and you're thinking that our culture has taught us over the years, um, generations despising small things, and they skip entry level jobs, and they want to get to the corner office first. And the AI economy has actually now made small beginnings the only place to start. You need to start from somewhere, you need to prove yourself. So perhaps this disruption is also a correction, and it's a force for us to return to dignity, starting small, building real skills. Because guess what? In the AI economy, if you have no real skills to do something really significant, the machines are already doing the work. So if you're going to be ahead of the machine, you better have the real skills, and you need to build those skills. You need to build your own digital product, and then you have to then climb the ladder. So the mandate is clear. If you are a parent, you want to stop trying to optimize for your child for the first rung of the ladder, because guess what? Those bottom jobs are not there. You want to teach your child apprenticeship, you want to teach them ownership, you want to teach them authorship. And if you're a leader out there, you don't want people to come and inherit industries that they were never trained for. You want to rebuild the leaders around you. You want to mentor people more, and you want the talent to become more competitive as the years go by. And if you're a young person listening to this episode, do not wait at the doors that have been welded or have been shut. Go and build your own. Go and get into apprenticeship, authorship, because the generation that learns to build its own first rung does not just survive. This is the generation that will inherit this AI era. So AI is not just coming for your job, it's coming for one rung at a time. So the families and the leaders that are rebuilding that ramp from the bottom, the building the apprenticeship, building the production, are building the next era. And everyone else that is waiting, they are waiting at the doors of doors that are sealed or welded. So this is the Clarity Mandate podcast. I want to thank everyone that has joined us live on YouTube. I love you back. Thank you for the love. Thank you. And if this episode meant something to you, share it after this live broadcast with someone that is having a child. I mean, I have a child leaving college very soon, and I'm worried about this kind of entry level jobs. And let's share, let's have the conversation, and let's keep retraining this generation for the jobs of the future. I will see you in the next episode of the Clarity Mandate. I am Dr. Vivian Atud.